So, in my memory about my mom and dad, that's Les and Eveline Quantz, Quantz. Um, the Didsbury history of the Quantzes really happened back when I was in grade three, which would be about 1958 when mom and dad moved the family to Didsbury. And dad's first job was as a mechanic's assistant to his brother-in-law, Jim Hooper, working at the John Deere shop here in town. I don't know if it was a Ford dealership or whatever, but um, anyhow, he worked there for just a little bit and then took on the contract of garbage collection for the town of Didsbury. Mom was a stay-at-home mom and working her heart out, trying to care for all this gaggle of five guys and one girl, and Dad started by collecting garbage as well, and he had a team of horses that he actually had a dray wagon, which was just a flat bed with four wheels on it, and the team of horses was hooked up to that. And he would load the garbage on with a little sideboards on it that flopped down when you dumped the garbage off. But those boards were about, maybe 10 inches high or something like that. And go around town and have different routes that he would go, which eventually got into some names of different parts of Didsbury for the garbage route that it would be for, and usually make about 2 alleys that he was able to collect garbage on before he would take a run to the dump. So the dump at that time, do you remember where the dump was? It was north on 16th Street, I believe. The one that goes right now by the Tim Hortons.
That's
going north. Remember, yeah. The bypass wasn't there at all. And it went north to the valley, to the edge of the valley, and that's where the garbage was dumped over there. So now it's just sort of just a grassy knoll, actually, grassy area.
Memorial Park is down there.
Yeah, I think Memorial Park it overlooks Memorial Park. And I guess, yeah, it's a little bit on the north end of Memorial Park, but there's lagoons down there for the water drainage now and stuff like that. Anyhow, that's where the dump was. So he would, what I remember about it is me as a kid sitting up on the platform that Dad drove the team of horses with, and I remember how gross it was sitting up there and these horses pooping their way through town, right down Main Street, and as he's collecting the garbage, and they were 45-gallon drums that he would have to heave onto the back of this wagon, and that's how he started. I remember also he used the team of horses to hook up to what we called the honey wagon, which was a big steel container enclosed that had a lid at the back end, and he used a long pole to clean out toilets with. So when I worked with him, I would be the one that would stir the toilet, outdoor toilet, and he would use this long pole with a 1-gallon bucket tied on the end, and he would lift it out and dump it into the honey wagon.
Brave man.
Stinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, very stinky. But and then he would take that. I don't even remember where he took it, whether it was the same place to dump or whether it was to the down. I don't think there were lagoons there at that time, but anyhow, that business for Dad eventually turned into doing septic tank cleaning around the area throughout the county as well.